Okay, guys, welcome back. This is my boy Adamslink. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. Of course, you know this man, Ben Bruce, common sense man, has made a video begging, kind of like it's not like begging, no, but they asked Davido that in the nearest future, please run for the governor of Osun State. And he also said the reason that youth need to get involved with politics, and Davido is like the front runner when it comes to youth getting involved in politics, and also Davido has a better chance to win an election if ever he consider running for an election in Nigeria.
Known as Davido is undeniably an international artist and a true Nigerian superstar. He stands as one of Nigeria's most valuable cultural exports. However, beneath the surface of this music icon lies a side that many may not be aware of. He is, by his own admission, a political animal with deeply held views and a clear-cut political ideology. This revelation, which came to light through a personal discussion, perhaps shouldn't be entirely surprising when you consider the DNA of the Adeleke family. His uncle, Senator Ademola Adeleke, is the governor of Osun State. Furthermore, his uncle, Isiaka Adeleke.
Okay, guys. What do you guys think? Let me even check some comments. Someone said, what do we do with this information? Another person said, Osun State is in trouble. But why? Okay, we see some 30 BG gangs here supporting the initiative of Davido running for the governor of Osun State in the future. Well, you know Davido is very much involved with politics. Very much involved in politics. In fact, he loves politics. He loves it so much. Very much involved in politics. And this is not, Ben Bruce is not even the first person to even kind of like look into the future and see Davido contesting for governorship in Osun State. We have sometimes made that kind of remark before. We have sometimes made that kind of remark, and also kind of like view it that way based on the lifestyle of Davido and how he gets involved with his uncle, how he was really involved with his family politics, and also because of the friends and people around him as well who are politicians. So I'm very sure if he decide to run one day, now Osun State people know now. They're going to know if Davido is credible enough to win an election or not. None of our business though. And again, let's move past that. Let's talk about Kemi badenoch. Kemi badenoch. What exactly do you want from us? So recently, UK Prime Minister Starmer decided to release some new immigration law. And one of the things that actually caught our attention was any immigrant, because they kind of like cut down a lot of things. UK will no longer employ a care worker from any country. And any immigrant, mostly nurses and doctors, professional workers, who come to UK to live and work, it will take them 10 good years before they can apply for citizenship. 10 years before they can apply for citizenship. That's the new law for immigration. But guess what? Kemi badenoch wasn't happy. Kemi badenoch's blast Labour immigration plan demands tougher reform. Kai Kemi. Ordinarily, this kind news no supposed concern us. If no be because of the government make we get this kind news no supposed concern us. Well, I just look at Kemi and just ignore her completely. Kemi was once a Nigeria, but now she's no longer in Nigeria. Understand? So it's a UK who want to do what is best for UK, which I will clearly understand. But that doesn't mean Nigeria immigrating there are happy with her. According to what she said, this is nowhere near the change we need. As she condemned Labour for opposing key reform they now appear to be adopting. Badenoch specifically referred policy like a legal cap on immigration, which he claimed Labour previously blocked but now attempt to rebrand as their own. She also criticized Labour's decision to reduce the pathway to citizenship from the Conservative proposed 15 years to 10 years, describing it as a watered-down move that delay meaningful reform. Badenoch highlighted mounting pressure on housing and healthcare system and healthcare service as evidence of an overwhelmed system, stating there is not enough housing. People can't get GP appointment. Kemi Badenoch said the 10 years proposed by Starmer, the UK Prime Minister, for immigrants to get citizenship is too small. They should increase it to 15 years. That is to say, as an immigrant, you will spend 15 good years before even considering applying for a citizenship. Like you would have worked all your entire life sweat, killed yourself for UK before you can apply for a citizenship. Coming from a black woman with a black mind. Yeah. Kemi Badenoch, take it easy. Take it easy. When Europeans were coming to invade Africa, they came as they pleased. They came as they pleased. We are not talking about that now. They came as they pleased without visa. They came as they pleased without visa. Okay, now we are here. We are where we are now. We want to make things extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. At least allow legal immigrants to have an easy pathway. Everybody's saying, Lala, she's not going to allow it. She's still eating it that they must upgrade it to 15 years. To 15 years. So, there is one man that made a video that I really love, that I will love to play. The man actually talked about the whole immigration issue in UK and how indirectly our government are to blame. It's not even UK. UK have nothing. All those European countries have nothing, no blame in it. Our government are to blame. This man here, I really love what he said. That's why I'm sharing this video.
Our countries. We have to fix our countries. The UK is planning to release a white paper tomorrow. And that white paper, they are going to lay out how they want to tackle immigration. So every year there's this list that come out that they call net migration, and all the politicians, right from the time I came to this country, Gordon Brown days, David Cameron, everybody wants to reduce net migration to as low as possible. So this white paper is coming out tomorrow, Monday, 12th of May. And this morning, they brought the Home Secretary, and they also brought the Conservative, the Shadow Home Secretary, and they were talking about reducing the numbers. But the most disheartening thing, and this is what we must understand about immigration coming to the West to work. Nobody talks about all the positive benefits, particularly the politicians. They don't talk about all the positive benefits immigrants bring to this country. So, for example, when students come, from international students alone, the schools, in school fees alone, all the schools in the UK make up to £10 billion. In school fees alone, we are not talking about the money the landlords make. We are not talking about transport and everything. Nobody talks about that. When a student wants to apply for post-study work visa, that application alone is about £3,000. If that student has a family, each of them will pay that 3,000. I have met people that paid just application fee, a whole family application fee alone, they paid more than £10,000 to apply because it's about 3 or 4 of them. Nobody talks about these things. The conservative minister was now saying it takes a few weeks to train a care worker, that with the care home should not be importing care workers from overseas. And I'm thinking it takes a few weeks. How come the breeds are not, how come there are so many vacancies? Care workers get very low wages compared to everyone else, and that work is hard. Nobody wants to do it. So at the end of the day, we have to fix our country. Our voter turnout during election is terrible. Less than 30%. Canada just voted. More than 60% came out. America voted. More than 60%. No one is going to come and fix our country. If we don't fix our country, we will continue to be pawns in the hand of abroad politicians. It is a sad situation, but it is what it is. It is their country at the end of the day. So no matter how hard it is, in a democracy, it is still elections. We have to come out and vote all the people that are destroying our country, because not everybody will be able to travel at the end of the day. It is their country. They will do what they want. God help us.
I like exactly what this man said. His name is Toyib Adewale Adeludun. I really love what he said. We really need to change this country. I pray God help us so that we will not keep being pawns, slaves in other people's country. We really need to change our country.